Recently, Bernie Sanders and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez dunked on Liz Cheney, the eldest daughter of former Vice President Dick Cheney. Now, if you didn't already know, Dick Cheney was the vice president of former U.S. President George W. Bush, and he is perhaps most known for his role in spreading misinformation to the American people and leading us to the disastrous war in Iraq, in which we reportedly took the lives of so many people. Well, Liz Cheney, again, Dick Cheney's eldest daughter, is actually into politics herself. In fact, she is currently the chair of the House Republican Conference, which is the third highest position in the GOP House leadership. And recently, she decided to go after 2020 presidential hopeful Elizabeth Warren for saying that, if elected president, Warren said she wouldn't let the US be the first to use nuclear weapons. Basically, what Warren said is that she wouldn't use nuclear weapons unless another country used nuclear weapons on us first. To which Cheney responded by tweeting out, "Key question for Elizabeth Warren today. Which American cities and how many American citizens are you willing to sacrifice with your policy of forcing the US to absorb a nuclear attack before we can strike back?" Which, if you care about human life, is an extremely disturbing response because Cheney is arguing here that we should be willing to preemptively attack people. You know, like what we did when we went to war with Iraq and ruined the lives of countless people. It's just really disturbing to see Liz Cheney's position here. And it's disgusting to see the way she acts as if American lives are worth more than other people's lives. Remember, she said in regards to Elizabeth Warren, which American cities and how many American citizens are you willing to sacrifice with your policy of forcing the US to absorb a nuclear attack before we can strike back? To which I say, hey Liz Cheney, how many people are you willing to sacrifice with your policy of being willing to preemptively strike countries and people with a nuclear attack? The idea that American lives are of more value than the lives of people overseas is absolutely disgusting to me. The lives of people overseas matter just as much as our own. Now, this tweet by Liz Cheney caused quite the reaction and drew a response from some prominent political figures such as Bernie Sanders and New York Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Bernie Sanders tweeted out in response to Cheney's tweet, "Taking national security advice from a Cheney has already caused irreparable damage to our country. We don't need any more. Thanks." And Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez tweeted in response to Cheney's tweet, "My face when Liz Cheney, of all people, tries to offer foreign policy takes as if an entire generation hasn't lived through the Cheneys sending us into war since we were kids," along with a gif of herself looking none too pleased. Look, there is a reason the world considers us to be the biggest threat to world peace in the world. We have taken the lives of so many people overseas, and not just under Bush. We have been terrible in terms of foreign policy for a long time now, and it isn't right. Liz Cheney is absolutely in the wrong here. We should not be willing to preemptively use nuclear weapons. And personally, I don't think we should be willing to use nuclear weapons at all. Diplomacy is a far better solution, a solution it's beyond time we finally learn how to utilize.